Every episode on Celebrity Encounters podcast, we interview real people just like you, sharing their own personal celebrity encounters. And with a little storytelling help from us and a few surprises from here in Las Vegas, this is Celebrity Encounters podcast.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Celebrity Encounters podcast. I'm John Rodolini.
I'm Hailey Brooks.
And we're so glad to see you. And today we are joined by a very special guest. Please welcome the lovely Gentille to the program.
Hello, Gentille.
Hey. Hello. Hi.
Thanks so much for taking the time to share your celebrity encounter with us. So,
awesome. My pleasure.
The burning question that we're all wondering, who is the celebrity that you have had an encounter with?
Bow, bow.
Well, this would be, it's a long time ago. I mean, I met him when I was in my 20s, right? But he was just at the height of his career. Oh, you want me to say his name?
No. Wait, no. I like the lead up. Give me the lead up and then drop the name.
Yeah. So he was at the height of his career at that time. Now I didn't know it when I met him, but he's a comedian. Ooh. And he's funny. Anyways,
I hope so.
An old friend, Tommy Davidson.
Hey, we love Tommy Davidson.
Yeah, back in the day. I mean, we're talking about when I was in my 20s, right? So that was a long time ago.
So that Tommy Davidson's comedy heyday, he's had a pretty big resurgence over the years. I know, Hailey, you probably know one of his roles from when we were younger, The Proud Family, a lovely animated series.
Proudy Daddy.
That's right. He was Oscar Proud. We love
Oscar
The Proud Family. That's right.
Proud Family.
Y'all were really young, huh, back then?
Well,
because you guys are only in your 20s now.
Oh, yeah. That's so kind.
We're all in our 20s. This is just a gathering of people in their 20s.
Everybody's in their 20s.
We wear sneakers to the nightclubs. It's
Joints don't hurt. Made of hopes and
Advil,
dreams.
what is it?
Yeah, right.
Hangovers.
Low back pain. We also know Tommy Davidson from In Living Color, which had so many incredible comedians on its roster over the years.
Jim Carrey, J-Lo.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
Oh, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
That's
where they all started.
So your encounter, where did this happen?
Okay, so I was in my 20s, so I was really hot, back then. And,
yes.
And this is in California. I used to go to California, spend time there. I lived in Texas.
Wow.
But I went back and forth in California a lot. And I was in the Valley, like near Glendale.
Okay.
Just shopping at, what was it? Like kind of like a home store or something. Something just, by itself. Wasn't anything glamorous or anything. And I was in there, and that's where I met Tommy. So Tommy walks up, and he had, 3-4 kids with him.
All right. He's doing the Oscar Proud thing.
He is Oscar Proud.
Right. And so I was just walking in the aisle, just looking for something. I don't remember what it was. And of course, he started walking towards me. I'm like, I remember going, God, he looks familiar, that guy. Sure. I'm like, I don't know who he is. And so he walks right up to me, his kids just following behind him. They're like, hey, how are you? I'm like, oh, I'm good, And he introduced himself. I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. I still didn't know who he was.
Okay.
And so he's basically, I guess, hitting on me. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, I go, he's brave, dude. He's got all these kids around him and he's hitting on me. I go, but I guess that's, I took it as a flattering gesture. I'm like, that's very sweet of him. So flattering. So that was the first initial encounter with him.
So it wasn't just an encounter. It was a hit on. And wait, you said first?
First.
So
But that was the very first time I met him, yes.
Okay, how many times have you met him?
Well, okay, so after that, we stayed in touch, and now when I was younger, I was way more into networking. So obviously, anyone that asked for my number, if it was respectful, I gave it to them, the real one. And so he did, and he didn't say like a whole lot. He was just, it'd be nice to call or something. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. And for me, as a young girl in California, I'm like, yeah, cool. I'd love to meet friends and be able to go out and get to know the neighborhood or the area, whatever. So I was very open to it. And I don't remember exactly when he actually called again, but we kind of chatted. And back then we didn't have texting, so it was an actual phone call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Right?
my God. He had to call your phone. It rang. You had to pick it up.
Is this
You didn't know who it was?
pre or post answering machine?
Right. This is this was God, around the same time, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember now. We didn't have cell phones yet. So so it was the answering machine. Yes, he would leave messages on
The
there.
rotary phone.
Back in the day, and back in the day. So anyway, so we stayed friends, and I remember I had a birthday party in Texas. And back then is when I used to throw a lot more parties too. And I made it a big thing, like 200-300 people, got a stage, whatever.
Wow.
And I remember
All
calling him. Yeah. And then now I set it up beforehand because I was always used to having really big birthday parties back then. And I didn't ask him until after I set up everything first. I'm like, hey, Tommy, I have my birthday party, whatever. And I go, can you actually come out? And, maybe, if you want to come to my birthday party, I'd love to have you. And maybe you want to get on stage and maybe do a show for me. It was just really nonchalant, right? And he actually agreed. He was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So he came, and now I don't know how word got out. I don't remember putting him, on the actual invitation or flyer.
Sure.
But,
Special guest appearance by.
everyone in
Right.
Texas at the time knew that I had really big parties, or that I knew certain celebrities or whatever. I
You're
mean,
that
the word,
girl. You are that girl.
right. The word got out, right, that he was going to show up because I guess I told a couple of my friends, and next thing you know, it's like wildfire. So at my actual birthday party, I think 500 people showed up instead of just 100 or 2.
That's like a block party.
Right.
That's
yeah.
the whole town.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But he was such a good sport, honestly. Like, he got on stage, did a little skit and, invited me up there. And I'm like, I'm so nervous because I don't like being in front of people or a crowd. So he pulled me on stage. I'm like, oh my God, don't do this to me. So yeah, so it was that night was a blur, but it was so much fun.
That night was a blur.
Very
She
cool.
had a good birthday.
That's right. Ain't no kind of party like a Gentille party, because the Gentille party don't stop.
And she brings the talent.
That's right. That is a star-studded lineup.
That's
Now, parties before that, I used to have the cops come up and break us up, so we're known for that.
All right.
Can you invite me next time?
Yeah. So,
So, go ahead.
oh, I was going to say for folks watching, Tommy Davidson's had a really cool career resurgence. Started off with a lot of notoriety in comedy, especially on In Living Color, where he had some really incredible impersonations of people like Sammy Davis Jr., Michael Jackson, and was so good at those impersonations. Michael Jackson actually invited him to Neverland Ranch, personally complimented him on his impersonation, which is pretty cool to get the tip of the hat from the King of Pop for pretending to be the King of Pop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then did he touch him?
Hard-hitting questions. This isn't a hard copy. Yeah,
You seem to have all the intel.
Naughty.
What a cool story, though.
Yeah.
So did you guys keep in touch afterwards, too? Like,
Do you still keep in touch?
yeah.
No, not for a few years. We did briefly. And, but, life happens, he's Mr. Hollywood, I'm a little, Southern girl. So it's not like, and now I think to some degree, like he liked me,
Yeah.
but I didn't see it kind of going that way.
Okay.
For me, I wanted to keep friends and network and stuff like that,
Sure.
So that's why,
happens.
you part ways.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're just
it was-
shopping
it
at
was
a
fun.
store getting hit on by Hollywood stars. You little fox, you.
Must be nice. So, what was his pickup line? Did he have a pickup line? What could it have been?
God, honey, that was so long ago. I don't remember. I don't think it
He
was
said,
any,
hey, girl.
Yeah. Hey, girl, exactly.
See
Hey,
these
girl,
kids? You want to know how I made them?
What'd you say? What did
See
you
these
say?
kids? You want to know how I made them?
That came off way too effortless.
So
for
did
you.
he.
Hey.
No, my
Haley,
God, it's so funny. That is funny. No, I mean, it was always very respectful, you know, and
Oh, that's great.
it wasn't too bad. Actually, you know what? I'll share something else with you, I suppose,
Sure.
you know, since we're already talking about that.
Yes.
Whatever, you know, full disclosure. Okay, so back then also, you know, I spent a little bit of time, you know, on the pool.
Sure.
Okay, look, when you're young, when you're young, you try a lot of different things, and you know, you try different jobs and stuff, just see what you like.
Yeah.
And so yes, I did strip for just a little bit, not very long, maybe about a year. Mm-hmm. And it just so happens one time I was at a club, and this is in Texas, and I was on stage, and guess who fucking walks in? Now I haven't seen him, you know, in a long, long, long time. By that time,
Let's see.
so
It's a strip club.
Tommy Davidson.
Oh! Did he recognize you? What happened?
I assume his
Yes,
kids weren't
yes.
with him.
No, it'd be so funny if the kids were there.
No kids there that time.
Just an entourage.
So yeah, no, so the DJ had just put me on stage, and it was, you know, my set or whatever the hell, and I just got out on stage, and then he walks in the front door. I'm like, oh my fucking God, this sucks, right?
Did he recognize
so-
you?
Yeah, oh, yeah, of course he did. So he comes on stage, you know, and I'm looking down, and he's like, oh, hi, Gentille. I'm like, oh, hi, Tommy. He goes, uh-huh. He goes, I think he said something like, kind of like, oh, so I see where you're at now. So, you know, kind of like, oh, so sort of like, okay, I guess you kind of turned me down, you know.
Yeah.
So this is where you
Okay.
ended up. I'm
Wow.
like, dude, I'm just, you know, I'm just experiencing life.
I'm a girl having fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of an embarrassing moment, just slightly for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That life is funny, man. Life
Yeah,
is
but we're
funny.
talking about 30 years ago. Yeah, so it's
Right.
not
Oh,
any.
What was your, did you have a stage name?
Oh, great.
Yeah, Gentille.
Gentille? I was gonna say that's such a
I
cool
figure
name.
my name was already so exotic, and a lot of people thought I made it up too. So
Sure.
I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go with that.
Yeah.
You know,
That works.
Yeah.
I didn't need.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I didn't need to hide.
you have a chance encounter at your place of business. Was he at least gentlemanly enough to leave a tip?
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I
Yeah, I
ran
don't-
into
yeah.
a friend in any capacity working in a service job, you would think that you'd be like, oh, hey, great to see you. Like,
Yeah, I don't remember
whether they're
exactly. I'm,
singing or
I'm
dancing
hoping
or-
that he did, but I think that, you know, like him seeing me and then him coming up to say something might have been more like, oh, you know, like a little.
oh.
He
What
was
do you call it?
he was trying to dig at her.
Ah.
Because he
Right,
was
possibly.
rejected.
Yeah.
He felt
Yeah,
rejected by this beautiful woman.
Sure.
He now, since no woman in the real life will accept him, walks into a strip club where he sees women who rejected him. So he's trying to get away from women that reject him, and he walks into an establishment, and there, in beautiful shining lights, is a woman that rejected him.
I really love
Imagine that!
watching you
Possible.
go
I'm just assuming.
I loved seeing you go full A Beautiful Mind, where there's the glass and you've
Connecting all of
ting,
the
ting,
pieces.
ting, 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 ting,
I
ting,
know
ting.
how a man's brain operates.
You have painted a
I am
picture.
a man!
More at
Nah,
11.
strip club
I hope he gave me some money. I mean,
it would-
I would have been like, yo, you
You know
ain't
what?
gonna give me some
Did
money?
you, Tommy?
Yeah, that's
Did ya?
that's a gentlemanly move and a good PSA for everybody watching. If you see a friend, whether they're dancing, singing, you know, doing any kind of service job, make sure you
Leave him a tip.
him a little-
Elmo
Yeah.
on the strip. Leave him a tip.
Elmo on the Strip. That's going to our segment, Elmo on the Strip. Not to be confused with,
Alan
Yeah,
on the
Alan
street.
on the street.
Let's check in with Alan.
yeah, Alan, can you hear us? Uh-oh, the feed may have been disconnected. We'll have to be checking in with Alan, and if we haven't gotten him some water, it's 104 today on the street.
We love
What
that.
is Alan doing? Is he looking for celebrities out there?
You know, it's
That would be fun.
yeah.
That'd be
What-
really
what-
fun.
What is or what isn't Alan doing? It has been a minute since we've checked in with Alan on the street. When we get the feedback up, we'll have to find out. And Gentille, you'll be the first person that we let know what Alan is
It's
up to.
doing on this.
Awesome.
We really do need to get him water, though. It's been a minute.
That is such.
I mean, let me know where he's at. I'll walk on that street. I'm just kidding.
Okay, sweet, awesome.
Well, I think that's a great way to kind of button up our chat today on celebrity encounters.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing
Yeah,
that story.
that was
It's
incredible.
so cool.
Thank you for
have
having
lived
me.
9 lives. I love that.
And here's to 9 more. Gentille, thank you for sharing your celebrity encounter. Always great to meet and see new friends. And in the meantime and in between time, this has been the Celebrity Encounters Podcast. I'm John Rodolini.
I'm Hailey Brooks.
So let's close out the show, shall we?
Go ahead.
Keep those cameras safely rolling and send us the funny stuff.
And remember, if you get it on tape, you can get it in cash. Bye.
Bye-bye for now.
Thanks for tuning in today, and if you enjoyed our show, please subscribe, rate, and review our podcast on all your favorite platforms. We'll see you next week with the next episode of Celebrity Encounter Podcast.